There's no special techniques involved. There's no secret to life. There's no mystery to the universe. There is no great unknown. There's no keys or doors or locks to anything. If you want to know how to manifest properly, just raise your vibration and just see if you can keep it there for as long as possible. You know, they cause you to exist in fear for a reason, because fear is what controls you. They get you to be afraid of life, to be afraid of passing away, to be afraid of being yourself, to be afraid to express your energies, to try something new, to be different. They get you afraid to move from your comfort zone into something called change. They get you to be afraid of everything. It's fear that controls you. And it's the fear that's going to paralyze you and lower your vibration, because they can control you when you are in a low vibration, because they not only harness that energy, but they induce it in you. It's a reciprocity. Pump in the poison, get the poison back. Because they exist off of negativity and darkness and evil. So therefore, it stands in their best interest to pump that into your subconscious, because they know how the human condition works. And that's why it's predictable, that's why it's easily programmable, and that's why it's easily controllable for them. You know, now I'm making you aware of the fact of what's going on here. You are God. You are Source, expressing the universe in this form temporarily. And knowing that, you need to know that you're unlimited in your potential. There's nothing that you can't do. Just raise your vibration. You're equivalent to everything high vibrational. Doesn't it make sense? Does it not make sense to say that? You know, if you were a criminal in the street, then you are a vibrational equivalent to everything relative to that vibrational field of energy. Because all criminals gravitate to each other. It's always a gregarious reciprocity. If you're high vibrational, you're going to tend to gravitate to people of your kind or higher vibration. This way you can learn from them. You know, if there's an old saying, show me your friends and I'll show you yourself. It's true. The people that you hang out with are indicative of your own energies inside, whether you realize it or not. So you have to understand, you have to stay high vibrational. You know, just stay there. Don't let this world lie to you and condition you and paralyze you with propaganda and agenda and all the nonsense, all these optical three-dimensional illusionary paradigms that they've been running on you from day one. Because they're trying to rob you of the very essence of your soul, and that energy is what you need to manifest whatever you desire. By crippling you and paralyzing you and isolating you and imprisoning you and getting you to destroy yourself, this ensures with the greatest of certainty that that will never see fruition. Whatever that is, your dreams, desires, goals, hopes, aspirations, visions, whatever it is, you'll never realize them because you're too afraid to do anything. You're too afraid to step outside that box and do something different and actually be yourself for the first time. Express yourself honestly as an individual, not conforming or assimilating into some social septic circle that's diseased. Instead of isolating yourself within a limited mentality, you know, just being happy, eking your way through life through the incessant mediocrity of it all. You know, express yourself as the dynamic energy that you are. You know, just awaken to a day of unlimited possibilities, unlimited opportunities, and unlimited vast expansive energies that can take you to places you haven't even thought of before, man. Because you just have to allow the universe to reach you. But if you're blocked off to it, nobody can help you help yourself. But the universe isn't going to give up, even if you've given up on yourself. So, just wanted to say, stop being afraid. You know, you want to know the secret to life? There is no secret. Just raise your vibration. It doesn't involve law of attraction and meditation and techniques. Just be happy. If you can find that in yourself to connect to your higher self again. There's an exercise I always encourage people to try. Empty your mind. Now, think of the happiest moments of your life. Now live within the energies of those moments for the rest of your life, and now you have just successfully reconnected with your happiness, which is your higher self. And this is something that I sometimes catch myself doing too. Sometimes I just get caught in the three-dimensional optical paradigm here, and then my mind is like, this is not going to happen. It's time to panic and go crazy. You know, if you're in a life-threatening situation, your first instinct is the instinct to survive, and they know this. And that's why they prey on your fears and your weaknesses, your foibles and your failures. They do it constantly. They keep repackaging the paradigm in a different way, so it's unrecognizable when they keep presenting you with the same garbage that they did a year ago, but since it looks different, you're going to embrace it. And that's how they keep tripping you up. Like right now, this is an election year, so you're going to see all the stuff change again like it did 4 years ago and the 4 years before that. It's the same puppet show, and people don't change. People can't think for themselves. They don't have the capacity because people are children. If you haven't figured it out, maybe perhaps now it's the time you start thinking for yourself and grow up and not be a child. Always maintain being a child at heart, your inner child, but don't act like a child. You know, it's one thing to be a kid at heart, it's another to act like a child. You have to be able to differentiate between the two. Never allow them to kill your inner child, because then you're going to be lifeless like all the rest of them. You have to stop being afraid, embrace change, try something different, express yourself, be a new person. Keep your vibration high, stay connected to your happiness, and enjoy life for God's sakes. You know, for the first time. And try to not make life about money. Because guess what, folks? No matter how much money you're going to make in this world, guess what? You ain't taking it with you when you go. Not one red cent. And that's the truth.